Don Lemon and iced tea. Sometimes I put them together. I call it the Arnold Palmer.
I see your comments and I read them all, even when they're a little out there. All jokes aside, recently I got a lot of suggestions to check out the TV show Paradise PD. We're going to be taking a look at some of the strange and crazy medical type situations from the show. Now, I've never seen Paradise PD before, and for those of us who haven't yet seen the show, Paradise PD is a Netflix exclusive animated sitcom that follows a small town police department where crime is rampant and the police are seriously incompetent. It should be pretty interesting to say the least. But before we get into it, my name is Dr. Jordan Wagner. I'm an emergency room doc who deals with every medical situation you can think of. I created this channel to answer the medical questions that I get from people every single day. If you find this video helpful, please smack that subscribe button and turn your bell notifications on. That way you learn when I post a new video. Alright, let's dive right in.
Gina, here's your problem. You have a bullet in your brain.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so I love that he put up the picture of the bullet on the brain on the light box. And yes, a bullet does show up on x-rays or imaging. You can see that there's a piece of bone missing where the bullet went through. It's pretty impressive. And it's in the back of the brain, so it could be into the occipital area or it could be all the way down into the cerebellum. It's hard to tell on this image.
Are so aggressive and have an unnatural sexual attraction to fat men. What? Basically a textbook case of bitch be crazy disease.
What? Come on, you can't speak that way. That type of injury has to do with your vision or the balance. When it comes to like personality, that's your frontal lobe and that's just how you behave and those sorts of things. None of this weird diagnosis. Come on.
How the hell can I have a bullet in my brain and not know about it?
Well, maybe you had a terrible doctor. Oh, your terrible doctor was me. I don't remember because I also have a bullet in my brain.
Well, does my file say who shot me?
Nope, just this photo.
What?
Boom Fouquet.
I'm not repeating that. That's inappropriate.
With this clue, I now have one mission in life. To kill the bastard who shot me.
I tried to kill the bastard who shot me, but the bastard who shot me is me. I got really depressed when my obese husband left me. Damn you, bitch be crazy disease.
Okay. One, she doesn't know she had a bullet in her brain. That could happen. You could be put in a coma. You could be comatose. Basically, you could be sleeping for a very long time and then just wake up. Your brain might be swelling and the swelling needs to go down. It depends. The brain is a pretty impressive organ. If you're ever feeling suicidal, there's a lot of options out there. There are phone numbers that you can call. There's always people that want to help and there's a support system out there. So if you're ever feeling that, there's suicidal hotlines, please give it a call or go to the hospital. We'll help you.
I love you.
I
nice.
love you. Now that sounds like something Hancock would say. God damn it, Hancock! I am not falling for this again. Take off that mask.
Oh my
gosh. My bad. No Hancock, just an angry skull under there.
What?
Honey, I'm sorry I ripped your face off.
Oh my gosh. Can you actually rip somebody's face off? All the time people are like, can you actually rip this off or that off? Pretty hard to rip somebody's face off. Like, come on. Okay, you can cause damage to the tissue, but to be able to rip all that tissue off, that takes a ton of strength. We've seen in the news that people eating somebody's face off. But again, these are like super rare. But let's see what the bandages look like underneath.
How do I look?
Oops, my bad.
Oh my god. You put the face on upside down. You can't just spin it back around, obviously. It's gonna be super crazy complex. Plastic surgery needs to be involved. The attachment of the vessels, the nerves, even just the muscles back so they can work again. It's intense and probably gonna take a lot of surgeries to actually fix something like this. I see that they're holding hands now, but that's a serious messed up case of domestic abuse. If anybody's in that situation, call the police, get it documented, get out of that situation.
Oh, something incredible showed up in your blood work. You're pregnant.
What?
I haven't had sex with anyone but Randall.
I have a theory on how this happened. You see, every man has a spermtropolis.
A spermtropolis. All right, I like it's called that way. I hope my sperm doesn't look that way.
Is this New York City? That's right, pal. It's the city of creams. Mansplattin, the big fapple.
Then, Kevin got a hold of your gun.
I love this. This is really funny.
One brave sperm survived.
I love it. The survival of the single sperm.
That sperm refused to die.
I love the reference to Castaway with Tom Hanks, the beard. You got the volleyball. Wilson!
Until it was finally able to, medically speaking, swim past Karen's piss flaps.
Karen, this is amazing.
Oh my gosh.
I love my life.
Oh my gosh. How inappropriate the doctor is calling Karen's genitalia flaps. Use vagina, labia. It's an okay word to use. It's the anatomy. You do not call it what he just called it. Not cool. These docs don't have good bedside manner.
And it all comes down to this. A pepper spray showdown. You'll each take a blast to the eyes, then beat each other with nightsticks. The last man standing is the Cop-Tathlon champ.
The Cop-Tathlon champion. First off, pepper spray. That hurts. I know individuals where they potentially had to practice feeling what pepper spray feels like. Cayenne pepper in an oil base, horrible. You see on the news, people are using milk to help, but actually the best is baby shampoo, and the soap doesn't burn if it gets in your eyes. The soap actually, because of the way the molecules are made, it'll actually help get the oil off. But if you use water, bad idea. It's gonna just like spread it around and make everything worse. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Ow! The world is on fire! Ants are swarming my brain! Oh, I'm emptying my bowels!
Oh no, bad idea. Even water would make it worse. Oh, some people have horrible reactions. They got vomiting, they have diarrhea. The body just shuts down and you just lose it, literally.
I'm gonna get you, Karen!
Paramedics gotta be careful. You never know if a patient is gonna be aggressive. A lot of times first responders are police officers to help with scene safety. So always as an EMT paramedic, you need to be safe to be able to help your patients. All right, we're at a nice doctor's office.
All right, Kuzniak! Where the hell did you get these animals?
Looks like a vet?
I only purchased these animals because I wanted to do unethical experiments on them.
What? Animals are not to be experimented on, and specifically unethical.
Check this out. I invented this brain device to enter the mind of this duck. My father once told me to go f*** a duck. It's taken me 30 years to figure out how, but I'm finally going to make Daddy proud.
Are you sure he meant it like that?
All I know is I'm in a duck's body and rock hard.
That's disgusting. These weird cup suctions and brain transfer information. It doesn't really work that way, but soon enough, Elon Musk is going to be having the option to have people with Neuralink. But I hope Neuralink is used in an appropriate, ethical way.
You sicko!
Oh gosh, just taking his money.
Looking for clues, Dad?
Nope.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what kind of doctor this guy is. Don't like his unethical practices that he has. Doesn't seem legit. He's got an ID badge. He looks like a doctor. Let's not talk about this doctor. Paradise Hospital. Here we go.
I just found out that Karen is a grade A ball freak, and I'm a little lacking in that area. You gotta help me.
Of course. What time do you want me to teabag your wife?
What? Yeah, that terminology should be only used for what you drink with, not in a derogatory stance over here.
No, Dr. Weirdo, I want my own set of balls.
Oh, you mean a ball transplant? I'll put you at the top of the donor list. You'll receive the testicles of the next male that dies in paradise.
What? Okay, testicular transplants? One, if somebody is losing testicles, it's typically due to probably a bad injury or testicular cancer. I'm assuming you could put prosthetics in there. You're not really keen on getting a transplant from somebody who has passed away. I actually haven't heard of that. Could it be done? Maybe. Typically there's more prosthetics that are used instead. Let's check out what the rest of this clip is all about.
That's great news, Doc.
And until those nuts come through, Karen can borrow my Baldo.
Already has one.
Oh, but does she have a celebrity Baldo? I have Don Lemon and iced tea. Sometimes I put them together. I call it the Arnold Palmer.
I actually like Arnold Palmers. Typically, you don't need a scrotum. The prosthetics are basically just like inert. They won't react in your body. Almost like when a woman gets breast implants, right? These clips are really funny. I've never seen Paradise PD before. Stay tuned and hopefully we'll make another video like this one with Paradise PD. Do you have a favorite show that features medical situations that you want me to react to? Well, let me know which show or episode in the comments below. And if you want to see me react to video games, check me out on Experts React series on Gameology right here. And as always, make sure you subscribe if you want to see more fun videos like this one. Thank you so much for watching and stay healthy, my friends.